Hello everyone and welcome to the Anything Bucket. Tonight is another special night here on the Anything Bucket as we bring you Tasha Gilmore. Tasha is a minister, a speaker, a Christian life coach. She is the CEO of the Gilmore Group, a personal development firm here in South Florida. She's also the founder of the Valley to Victory Ministry. She is an amazing woman with great accomplishments in the community, helping to empower and inspire others so that they can follow their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Anything Bucket, Tasha Gilmore.
Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate you having me today.
I am so glad that you took time out of your schedule because I know you're busy with the ministry and personal development and that. How did it all get started for you?
Well, that's amazing. As you know, I'm a minister and a Christian life coach, and a lot of that came out of my personal experience, the things that I experienced. I went through a period of time where I faced a lot of challenges. I faced challenges where I had lost my job, a marriage had came to the end. And I got through that situation wanting to help other people, to empower them to overcome the obstacles in their lives and to go on, to have the victories that they were meant to have.
And that is so important to do that because we've all been there. We've been hired, we've been fired, we've started, we've restarted, we put things on the back burner, and we've been stuck sometimes.
Yes.
And I know you have awesome workshops. I was reading your literature today, and I saw some great workshops you have. You know, the season of preparation, the vision plus purpose equals destiny, the facing the giants, becoming a giant slayer. And I know the big one that you do right now, it has an acronym, the STAR Goal Success System. Can you tell us a little bit about STAR and what the acronym stands for?
Absolutely. That is my signature. That's the one that everyone wants me to come out and do. STAR. The S is for seek. The T is for totally committed. The A is for always pushing forward. And the R is for rejection proof. So I think a lot of people can relate with all of those areas. The first thing I tell people, and I use the same STAR system for my life coaching as well. I apply that to people's lives, helping them to see how they can use that system to have the success they've been dreaming of. S, C, you have to have vision. I start people by telling them you have to know what you want in life, right?
Yep.
I think of Stephen Covey. He says, begin with the end in mind. So seeing is having that vision for how you want your life to be, having that desire that you want down the road, and really seeing it in a way that you can actually feel yourself manifesting it, creating it, and then totally committed. See, wishing, hoping, dreaming is not enough. If you want to have success in life, it takes total commitment. That means going all out no matter what. Going after your dreams, and then always pushing forward. I know you probably have the experience I've had when you face some obstacles in life.
Yeah.
Right, we all face obstacles, right? Obstacles will come, but you have to be always pushing forward. Overcome those obstacles. Set it in your heart that no matter what comes up, you're going to push forward. You're going to push past that roadblock. You're going to push past that circumstance. So that's always pushing forward. And then R is rejection proof. Have you ever had any rejection in your life?
You betcha. The stories I can tell.
Right, we all can. We've all been rejected at different points in our life. But you have to get to a point where you're rejection proof. That means when people are telling you you can't do it, when people are saying, why do you want to do that? Who do you think you are? You can't do that. You have to push past that rejection and really go forward anyway.
And that's the whole thing. It's taking that first step. I love the acronym. I think it's great. I think you're going to definitely impact a lot of people's lives. And with impacting lives, I'm sure you have many success stories. If you could share some of those success stories with our viewers.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think of just last week, I'm working with a pastor's wife. One of the things she said to me was, Tasha, just for my first meeting with you, I've accomplished more in 1 week than I have in months. Thank you for bringing clarity. Thank you for bringing focus and helping me to get on the path to what I need to get done. So that's just one. I work with people in all areas of life. I'm a Christian life coach, but I work with people whether they're Christian or not. I work with people who are ready to go after their dreams.
And do you have any favorite motivational sayings? I know one of my favorite poems is Langston Hughes, "Hold fast your dreams, for if they die, they're broken birds that cannot fly. Hold fast your dreams, for if you let them go, they become barren fields filled with snow." And that seems to fuel me a lot, just knowing that and having that in the back of my mind. What type of motivation do you use for yourself and for your clients to keep them pushing forward, as you say?
My personal motto is live a life of victory. I say it to people every single day. Live a life of victory. It sounds simple, but it's a decision that you make. So that's what I encourage people with, to go for it, to know that you were meant to have a victorious life.
And how would you define victory? Because we in our society, so many times, we get caught up in the materialistic, the car I drive, the house I live in, the clothes I wear, and we still have a lack. We still have the lack of love for ourselves. We still think we want more. You know, you've gotten enough money and you've bought the Corvette, and then all of a sudden now, Corvette's not good enough. I got to push forward, now I want the Ferrari. Oh, the Ferrari's not good enough, now I need the Lamborghini. Oh, the Lamborghini's not good enough, I need the Maserati.
Yes.
So how would you define victory for somebody, or how do you define victory in your life?
I believe victory is not necessarily about the things you have. It's not about the car, it's not about the house, it's not about the bank account. It's about having that completeness and wholeness and knowing that you are in your purpose, you are in your destiny, you are doing what you were meant to do.
And that is so important to understand that. I watched a lot of wrestling. One of my favorite characters was a gentleman by the name of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay.
And Bret the Hitman Hart, he would get up there and go, "I'm the best there is, I'm the best there was, and I'm the best there ever will be." Do you have any catchphrases like that clients use, or that you instill in your clients to move them forward?
The catchphrase really is live a life of victory. I say it on my daily call. I do a motivational call Monday through Friday, and I say that over and over again to my people. I say it even as a greeting. Before I leave someone, I will say to them, live a life of victory, as a reminder that where they're at, what's going on right now, does not matter. You were meant for so much more. You were meant for greatness. You were meant for victory.
And what is that number, and what time can they listen into the call? And if they happen to miss the call, is it recorded where they can hear it again?
Yes. All of that information is on my website, livealifeofvictory.com.
And that's what we're here to do. We're helping you live a life of victory today. Tasha, what more positive information could you give out there with the ministry? When does it meet? What type of work are you doing in the community with the ministry? And how can people help you further your mission?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for asking that. I'm a minister, so I go out and speak at other churches, organizations. I speak at nonprofits, corporations. All of my seminars can be tailored to whether you're within the church or outside of the church. All of my seminars can be offered in a number of different types of environments. So I work a lot with women's groups, going out and speaking at women's groups, as well as going into corporations and just speaking as a motivational speaker to their staff.
And what's been one of the more interesting environments you've worked in, or most challenging environments that you've worked in?
Interesting. I'm thinking more of what touched my heart. I had an opportunity to go into a women's shelter, and that was the one place that touched my life. It changed me significantly. It helped me to understand that what I do is making a difference. It's touching lives. It's helping people, inspiring them.
And with the holidays, coming up soon, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, I know with ministry, it's going to be Christmas focused.
Yes.
But do you have any activities going on where the viewing audience can help you in your mission?
Yes, I have a Christmas toy drive I do every year for children in the Dominican Republic. We support 3 churches in the Dominican Republic, and we do a toy drive every year. And just to see how the children light up when we get there, that is the only toy that they receive the entire year, is from people who give in the community. And you can donate right through the website at livealifeofvictory.com.
And it's giving those kids that joy and spreading the joy. And do you have a favorite joy poem, a favorite joy saying, a favorite joy acronym that you could give to the viewers to help them, again, propel them to move forward and, as you say, to live that life of victory?
I tell people all the time, there's greatness on the inside of you. You have to remember just who you are, who you were meant to be, that you're perfect and wonderfully made. You have a purpose. Go out, fulfill it, do the best that you can to go after your dreams, because you were meant to. You were meant to have it. You were meant to have everything you've dreamed of.
And once again, if you can let everybody know how they can find you, how they can take advantage of the skills and the support that you give, and to be empowered and inspired, and to go from being stuck to maybe being unstoppable.
Partner with me as a life coach, and I'll be happy to help you do that. You can connect with me at my website, livealifeofvictory.com.
And once again, we want to thank Tasha Gilmore for being on the Anything Bucket and being with us here this evening to help us to live a life of victory, to hold on to our dreams, to move forward in a positive direction. Check out that website, livealifeofvictory.com. And we'll be right back with another exciting guest here on the Anything Bucket. Until then, take a moment and remind yourself to stay positive.